Assalamu alaikum dear aspirants, you welcome to my mentor YouTube channel. Hope you are all fine. Today I'll be discussing assistant director post syllabus, especially for general studies section. There were some queries by students, aspirants. Sir, how can we cover GS 100 marks for our assistant director post? There were also some queries from students. Those were basically questions, sir, what shall be our optional? Can we select optional other than our subject in which we have done masters? See, its name is optional. There are 4 papers which are compulsory. Everybody has to take those. When optional name is given, that means you have the freedom. Either you can take economics or you can take statistics, you can take computer, whichever you like. So even if you had done masters in, you had an MCA, you can take statistics as your optional. You have done MSc in statistics, you can take economics as an optional. So wherever you have interest, wherever you have good hold on the subject, you can take that as your optional. There is no problem in that. But see where your interest lies, where your strength is, where you can give competition to others, take that subject as your optional. Now if somebody, one thing I can tell, if somebody who has done MCA, he doesn't know A and B of economics, he doesn't know much about statistics or mathematics. So there is one paper, rural development, that syllabus is a little bit easy, one can go through that syllabus, see if he can manage that, one can take that as optional, in optional, and take others as well. So now coming to the main talk is GS. In GS section, I have my your syllabus in front of me. They have told candidates will be required to know current events. So current affairs is very important. So you should follow current affairs. For that you can take magazines, current affairs magazines like Chronicle magazine you can follow, or if you want to do holistic study of current affairs, you can study PT 365 by Vision, which UPSC aspirants usually study. Those are almost 120 pages. If somebody is that much interested for this post, he can follow PT 365, he can cover whole current affairs from there. In case he doesn't have that much time, then you can go through any other magazine that covers from last 6 months, 8 months current affairs, or he can see different important things which were in news from last 6 months. He can follow that way he needs to cover his current affairs, and do cover especially current affairs regarding UT of Jammu and Kashmir, our election system, how it's going, what are the different schemes which have been implemented from last 1 and 2 years. So what were different problems we facing, questions are most of the time asked around them. So follow current affairs regarding UT of J&K and current affairs of our country, big things which were happening. Those things must be kept into consideration. Then years you have to cover in your GS history of India and geography. So in history, modern history is very important. Please go through modern history. You can go through Spectrum book. That will give you nutshell, clear, crystal message of modern history. And in modern history, focus on Indian national movement, 1885 onwards, extremist and moderate phase, Gandhian era, Champaran Satyagraha, Khadia mill strike, or civil disobedience movement, non-cooperation movement, Khilafat non-cooperation movement, Rowlatt Act, Quit India movement. Because last time they had asked a question on Cripps mission. So on these hot topics, they can ask any question. That all will be covered by Spectrum if you can go through that. And they have also asked about Indian geography. For geography, I don't think you need to read any big book. You can, if you cover 2 NCERT books, 11th and 12th class NCERT book of geography, that will cover whole. Wherever they will ask any question from Indian geography, you can answer that. So 11th and 12th class geography, or at max you can also read 9th and 10th class geography. So that gives the holistic picture of our geography, especially basic things like earth, interior of earth, forests, climate, climatology, population, different things, our river system and all, landsliding. So those things must be kept into mind. And they have also mentioned that emphasis should be given to topics pertaining to Jammu and Kashmir. So Jammu and Kashmir should be your focus area. So for that you need to cover Zuhur Ahmad Mir has wrote Kashmir GK book. So do go through that. Read about J&K history, J&K geography, J&K economy. Read different articles regarding our own state which have been written, important articles from which you can collect your data that you can write tomorrow in your GS paper. So focus on J&K economy, J&K tourism, J&K agriculture, J&K horticulture, these areas, they can ask questions there. Different schemes related to our own state, UT of J&K, especially giving consideration geography and history of J&K, geography of J&K. So those should be kept in mind. So I believe if you can cover these things and do go to polity section as well, in case you don't have enough time to read Lakshmikant, at least read 11th class NCRT Constitution at Work. So that will give you basic picture of polity. You can get the question done through that. If you have read Lakshmikant, if somebody among you who has been a KS aspirant, UPSC aspirant, you should revise Lakshmikant. Important topics like Constitution, Parliament, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, President, impeachment and all. Panchayat Raj system, those are the areas where questions are usually asked, or preamble, fundamental duties. So I believe in GS, it's very vast, it's like an ocean. You can't cover whole GS, but you have to be little bit smarter there. Current affairs, current events, make small notes of them. Indian history, get a picture of Indian history, because you don't have to write big questions there. Questions are of 10 markers, 15 markers. So brief information you need to have. So you can watch even important videos right now. Marathon videos are there for 5-hour video, whole modern history will be covered. So once that's in your mind, what was the event, what it is related to, you can write your answer in your manner, or you can make short notes out of them. If you have read Spectrum, if somebody has read Lakshmikant, he can revise. He has no problem in that, in revising, because it will take him less time. So I believe you have to go selectively. You don't have to go that much deep in polity, that much deep in history. Don't go ancient, medieval. I don't believe they would ask any question from there. Modern history is most important, where they will ask the question, because if you go for ancient history, it's very, I won't say it's difficult, it takes time to remember things there. From medieval, you can do Mughal Sultanate, Delhi Sultanate and Mughal era, Mughal Empire. From there, in case they can ask any question. So I believe that way you can cover your GS section for it. Rely on current affairs most, rely on different schemes, rely on budget this year, economic survey this year. So that way you can cover your GS section. I hope this talk would be helpful to you for your GS section. May Allah bless you all. See you in my next video. I may also discuss how you can cover your economy section and statistical section as well. I'm a little bit busy with my other work. See you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye. May Allah bless you all. Allah Hafiz.